ENG1101 Assignment 4 Affordable and Sustainable Energy. Part A. Current plans. Canada has stated it plans to cut down greenhouse gas emissions by 40 to 45% below its 2005 levels by the year 2030. This is an ambitious and hard-to-reach plan, but it is possible if we are to become a net zero emissions country by the year 2050. Who am I? My name is Ibrahim Dahir, a first-year engineering student at York University, and I believe that we can achieve our goals to lower our greenhouse gas emissions by 2030. I understand the difficulties and sacrifices required, but I believe it is worth it to lower our carbon footprint in the long term. I'm proposing a plan to help towards lowering our carbon footprint by 2030. My goal is to help remote and poor regions have easy access to alternative energy, find alternatives, and to lower our carbon footprint by at least 20% over the next decade. Factories. My first step would be to increase the penalty on carbon tax over the next 10 years. This would eventually force companies and factories, some of the highest emitters in the country, being responsible for up to 7% of all greenhouse gas emissions in Canada, to find more renewable energy methods, as in the long term, it would logically be the best option for them to save money. This would help lower greenhouse gases emissions immensely, as these are some of the major perpetrators. Transportation. My next step is improving and encouraging alternative transportation methods and more renewable energy methods to run cars. 28% of Canada's greenhouse gas emissions are from transportation, either through cars or buses or the subway. Improving public transportation would encourage people to use it over driving, and encouraging it to use it early within the decade would be beneficial. An example of why it's so important is Hong Kong. Hong Kong has a major smog problem because there are just too many cars on the road. You wouldn't want your children to have to breathe in tainted air, and encouraging public transport would prevent major cities like Toronto from becoming like Hong Kong with a major smog issue. Electricity and heating. My final step is to help low-income or remote regions find alternative methods to using fossil fuels for heating and electricity. 45% of Canada's greenhouse gas emissions are from electricity and heating of homes, which is by far the largest slice. Encouraging businesses and individuals to change to solar panels and construction of more wind turbines and other renewable energy sources would help the viability of renewable energy in these regions, while also creating jobs where they are built. This is the most important goal, as if we find a way to get renewable energy to become the main source of heating and electricity, a massive portion of greenhouse gas emissions in Canada would be eliminated. Here are my citations, and thank you for watching.